Anyway, I said in the name of Christ, how you doing? It's your girl Cake Karabo. I hope you're good. I hope you're peachy, I hope you're stellar, and I hope you're in a neat little bunch. If you're not, welcome to the party, as that's just not the story of our lives. Yeah, so today is a relatively whatever day, but we're gonna get into it anyway, because it's just what we do. Okay, righto, and lefto. So it is a Wednesday, except it's not really a Wednesday, it's a Tuesday. I just hopped over past the midnight hour. And so, because it's like a couple of moments after midnight, as you can see over there, 19 minutes past midnight, it appears to look like a Wednesday, but it's actually really Tuesday. The 22nd of Jan, 2025, and it's a relatively like whatever day. Okay, let's hit it with the topic of the day. The topic of the day. What shall I utilize to show you the topic? I'll use my other phone. The dystopia is a breathing through gills. The dystopia, and then there is like a bandaged emoji following a dark moon, and then a bomb is breathing through gills. And then there are like fishies over there, the last fishy of which is on a hook, because it's dead. Anyway, whatever. Story of the lives you've chosen. Oh, so ominous, but nonetheless lives anyway. 'Tis the lives you have adjusted to. 'Tis the lives you've accustomed yourselves to, so do you? Grab those lives, run with them, adore them, embrace them, encircle your lungs around them like the fishies that are breathing in a dystopia, and just keep them, okay? I don't really care anymore what happens over there. But there are naiveties in these streets. I'm trying to achieve something over here, so we're gonna try and see if it's achievable. Alright. Yeah, everything is all very dystopian, and because everything is as dystopian as it is, I don't even care anymore if anything is worthy of being cared about. Oh, come on, work with me. You know? Everything is like, anyhow. So I'm experimenting with something. I've got screens open. And the screens are like, hi, we're a screen and we're open. How about you? Are you okay already? I'm recording from my iPhone over there, but I don't know if the iPhone is just gonna stay recording. Guys, you know what? I'm tired. Right, let's just put some caveats at them. Okay? Let's just throw them at you like the way that we throw balls on a netball court. And don't miss, because we're really very good at playing the sport. Get very distracted, but we're going to cease hostilities against ourselves in a minute. The hostilities are going to be minimized ever so, like, succinctly. I'm sorry. Distraction. I just wanted to do something over there. Yeah, just stay, please, like a nice little puppy. Just stay. Anyway, so I'm trying to record using a recording, like using my, something, okay, like video record, so I can just record something that's already kind of rocking up with animation. Okay, look, let's just put caveats out there and try and ignore the peace disturbance that is presently happening. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Would you absolutely, okay, never mind, whatever. You know, all these experiments, we just let them go. We let them go, and thus, like, do you experiment, okay? Do you? Like, whatever. I'm sorry, am I boring you? I don't care. Oh, my life is just so rough. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna get to a point just now. I'm distracted, I get to be. This is my ministry, my story, we stick to it. It is the story of the life I've chosen. I see what's going on over there. Yeah, but this thing is a gas guzzler though. Hey? It's like a gas guzzler. Cease hostilities against my person with the gas guzzling, do that. I'm sorry. 1 minute. Okay, let our cellular devices just, charge. And then charge, and charge, and charge. And just keep charging. Let our cellular devices just charge and finish the charging process so we can continue to do the edits that are misbehaving at present, but we are going to be good. Alrighty, cool beans and banana peels. Let's get into the point. Caveats, that's where I am. Did I labor? Listen, this is my ministry. I get to do whatever I want to do, because after all, ain't nobody watching me, so like really. Even when I'm nice and boring. Whatever, no one's watching. Plus, the day's gonna come when people watch, and on that day, they'll find my quirks and nuances ever so intriguing. Mamelang, so, caveats, let's throw them out there like a soccer ball. Booyah. Now, let's kick them out there like a soccer ball. Booyah. Okay, whatever. Look, caveats. Where shall I start? Where shall I commence? Yo, like, I'm just, like, super distracted. Are you distracted? I'm distracted. We're in this together. Distracted, we're in this together. We're in this together. Okay, moving on, alright? Yeah. Kindly look out for my makeup. I'm wearing application makeup. If it's bouncing on and off my face, it's not real. So don't come at me saying that I am demonically possessed or whatever. Because I'm shape-shifting, that's not a thing. The makeup every so often falls away, just like the great apostasy. And so for those reasons, there's going to be that little glitch. And then, please look out for my captions down below. They're very potentially, no, not very potentially, they are most definitely inaccurate every so often. Whatever word it is that I'm speaking, sometimes it's just not whatever it is that you're seeing down there. I don't have an incentive to edit my captions because, like I said earlier, ain't nobody watching me. So on the day when I've got like millions of views like Russell Brand, I will gaze upon my captions with carefulness so as to ascertain that nobody's thrown aback by the inaccuracy of them all. But for now, you deserve the false captions because my audience is not the most seemly at the moment. And then, what, oh, there is something that fell off my ear. Look at the fall, like the great falling away. Can we deal with all these things that keep falling away? I don't have another stopper, and the stopper that I had, I can't find it, and we are not going to embark on a mission to discover its whereabouts. We are not doing it, so maybe we'll just let the earring dangle somewhere where there's no calamitous falling away, just like the great apostasy. We do not know though if it's gonna stay. How's that? That looks like it can just hang there by itself like a homie. Rolling with the homies, they're just hanging out. Alrighty, so the homie earring is just out there chilling by my death, so let's just let it be. Let it be. Don't gesture too much lest it should move. Alrighty, whatever, so let's like hang out with extra captions. Not captions, but with extra putting it out there. Otherwise known as caveats. Oh yeah. Another thing, kindly gaze upon this wonderful work of art on the side over here. Tis a child and tis swinging on a swing cause tis happy to be scriptural. Yeah. Gaze upon the scripture of the day over there. It came out of a lottery. And I was like, that's the one that I'm gonna plonk there. So I hope you're enjoying it and meditating on it, whatever it is that I choose. Okay. What else? Look, I think that's it, okay? Like, let's just move on. Guys, you know what? Like, everything is just so dystopian. And it's breathing through gills because it's giving water spirits. But I don't care anymore because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. And it don't matter that you think I'm gonna do what you want me to do because at the end of the day, I do what Christ want me to do even though it's not what you want me to do because at the end of the day, you're not the boss of me. Alright. Again, now that we've put that out there, let's throw another caveat in the sky. There is no other caveat that I can throw out there. I'm disinterested in any other caveat. I feel as if though any other caveat would be too heavy a caveat to throw in the sky. Am I not overwhelming? I am. I don't like where this is hanging because it's just dangling there. Maybe it is cute. Maybe it is right. Maybe it is invited to the party. Unlike those of you who reject Christ. Maybe it is right. Maybe it is wrong. Maybe it is extra. Maybe it is strong. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. It is. I agree that it is. I like it over there because it's just not itching as much. I don't know why the other part was itching. There. Yeah, mokibiling thing is stable. So let's just do a little bit of a distance and start talking. Listen guys, you know, at all this dystopian nightmarish like attempts on Elm's Street, we're not doing it. I comprehend that when you gaze upon me, you see a contestant inside the cabin in the woods. We see it for what it is, that I am apparently allegedly a tribute in the Hunger Games arena. We also gaze at it with carefulness that you imagine that I have entered the Squid Game. I can see that you anticipate you're in a position to watch me perish, but herein lies the raw the deal. The worst time in the history of the human race is arriving, coming to cup you. Yes, indeed. Like a woman's, middle area over here, with a grandiose amount of sorrow. And I'm not doing whatever you want me to do, because I anticipate that the tables are going to turn. I'm sick and tired of repeating myself, and I keep on a whole bunch of rubbish nonsense. I don't know why people keep on coming back with like strange little ominous, wearing an aloof disposition type attempts again at my general thing that I'm doing. And that's why they keep attempting brand spanking new stuff. I am not a contestant for you to gaze upon and then figure out whether or not you're going to bid for me at the highest price. But there are naiveties around those realms. So, wait again, guys, I'm exhausted. I think it is clear that I'm exhausted, but people are imaginative that I'm gonna get over my exorbitant fatigue. Mamela, can you please just take a listen? Take a deep listen. Very, 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 very deep listen. Okay. Not a shallow one, but a deep one. For once in your lives, wear depth. My audience is dystopian, and so I live in a dystopia. But, don't nobody care. Mamela, with every bone in your bodies and mine too. Stop trying to see what can be done to try and reinvent witchcraft. I'm weary of repeating the same things. Okay, listen, alright? Take a listen. Imagine being this... Let us call it catfishing. Yeah. Imagine this now, guys. Take a grand imagination. Let's enter into Think Boulevard. Put on your Apple glasses, those Apple goggles, to see basically some virtual reality world or whatever, because we're living in that falsehood, right? Yeah, that's what's good. Go live in the metaverse over there with Mark Zuckerberg, and then come back and tell me how it went, alright? Yeah. I apologize. Now that we're inside the metaverse, except I'm already apologetic and I get to burp, that's reality. I'm living in real world. But I'm dealing with people actually hanging out in the metaverse, so I don't think of the metaverse much. It's giving dystopian nightmare and unrealistic, but until such time that you check yourself into a hospital and get that checked out, I guess we're going to discuss the metaversian lifestyle that is so incredibly dystopian that everybody is living. Let's actually enter into Imagination Boulevard. Just like Tamia. What makes you do the things you do that keeps me dissing you? Imagination. Yeah, your imaginations, which the Bible says that I need to perpetually demolish with all of those lofty pretensions that exalt themselves above the knowledge of the Most High and hold into captivity every thought to the obedience of Jesus Christ. I smash them with a hammer like I'm Thor. But before then, they're actually getting concocted, and they're lofty, they're high, they're tall like the Empire State Building, so let's talk about these very tall imaginations, alright? Yeah. Gaze upon this thing. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, meeting an individual in the streets of Facebook or Instagram or TikTok direct message or whatever. I just want you to understand how it feels to be me, like every single day of my life. Just like hop into my uneasy shoes for a minute. Anyway, cool. So you on social media actually be meeting an individual, and this individual is just like busy, okay? Like busy with posting their fabulosity life. And they are out here killing it and kicking it in front of you all. You gaze upon all this activity, and then there are hearts that are drawn in your eyes because you are like a cartoon at that particular juncture. Unimaginative of the fact that the internet is full of falsehood. And you're like, oh, I love what's going on over there with this individual. You then are like, oh, I dig, and you end up like just liking a whole bunch of their stuff and you follow them. And you're like, this is also me. It's just absolutely wondertastic. I adore it. It's Adora majestic. So I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and out your shella. Yeah. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna out your shella. That's what's good. You then make a decision that you're going to hop into the direct messaging space of this individual and hope that all goes well. Cross your fingers, do that, okay? Do that. And hope that they respond to you. Because, I mean, what is with all this fabulosity and me missing out on it? I deserve to be part of this equation, thus saith you to yourself. So you go on right ahead and direct message this human individual on some, you're so beautiful, I just feel you are lovely, and oh goodness, in a way, I think you're lovely and I would love to take you out on a date. I don't mean to be very fast forward, but up to you. You can go check my own profile out to see if perhaps maybe you're interested in me going on a date. I know that you probably get astounded a lot by very many of these gentlemen on the left and on the right of watching your very beautiful content. And so therefore I'm probably just another one of an annoying fan, right? But just check me out. You know, my profile is available for you to see. You will discover what I'm about. And if you are intrigued, I would love to go and eat some burger and some chips with you and the milkshake to see if maybe we shake together like the lemon twist. So let me know, right, lady? And no disrespect, I just find you breathtakingly gorgeous, and I feel like maybe you will like me too. Thank you. P.S. Timber. That's Timber out here just, putting his art, like Papa, he's making like John Legend. Cards on the table, they're all showing hearts. Risking it all, though it's hard. I'll give you all of me. Timber going on the limb to pursue a lady that he found on the social media machine. And she's been fabulous, just absolutely fabulous. This entire time making like Medea. Or is it like Fat Albert? I don't know, somebody very fabulous. Fat Nutty Professor Fabulous. Yeah, Timber puts his heart on the table on some look, I like you, I think you're beautiful, and I know you get a whole bunch of dudes, like all up in you, girl. I'm just saying that if you're interested, if you are prepared to respond to me, I've literally made my profile yawning. I've literally made my profile yawning and awarded you links as well to all my other social medias to see who I am and what I'm about. And if you are interested, holla back at me. I'd like to take you out sometime. I think you're like quite fantastic. And of course, I'm writing you this because I'm just like, of course, I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting to see if you're going to respond to me. So no hard feelings, really. I will continue to follow you and be your biggest fan. That's what's good. If you don't respond at all, but I mean, brother had to try. How else are we going to do this, right? Brother had to try. And then Timber sent. There goes the message, flies like a bird because it's drunk Red Bull. That's what's good. Yeah, lo and behold, 2 days later, Timber gets a response from this female. It's like, oh, she responded. Look at that, hey? The woman went into Timber's like whole entire profile set, right? She goes into Timber's TikTok. Let's say Timber found her on TikTok. She goes into Timber's TikTok, sees Timber's content. Timber does comedy, and every so often drops a line, and she's like, oh, he's so funny. He's so funny. He's so funny. So she thinks, he's funny guy. I'm like, he's a funny guy. Yeah, that's what's good. And then she goes to Temba's Facebook and sees that Temba, this is like his apartment more or less on the inside when he's taking pics next to his refrigerator. He looks like he lives well. He looks like he lives clean. He's a health nut, like, yeah, because I see his photos there, like at the gymnasium. Temba has membership at Virgin Active. Temba's, he's an all-rounded, like, genuinely great guy. And then she goes into his Instagram and, like, basically discovers that Temba is like 1.8 meters tall because he's standing next to some statue that she recognizes from Gold Reef City, and she knows just how tall that statue is, and he's just about the height of that statue. She's like, he's also tall, oh my goodness, Temba. This chick is actually feeling all chuffed that some dude that is exceptionally breathtakingly wonderful also is actually direct messaging her. And then she goes to Temba's YouTube, and Temba's YouTube is also doing alright. Brother is a comedian, so he's actually just dropping these jokes, and this chick is like, yeah, she's all flirted with, like, ridiculously. She feels like, this is life. This is life. Like, oh my goodness, match made in social media heaven. She's like, this is something made in social media heaven. So after she peruses all his social media, his threads, Instagram, Facebook, his Reels, his TikTok, his everything. After she goes on his Twitter, his X, reads his blog, discovers that, this guy and I are like birds of a feather. We flock together, two peas in a pod. We're both creatives. Like Prabhupada, this could be like power couple. I'm gonna go on there and people are gonna be like, me are jealous down. Don't come jealous me. Yeah, so this chick is actually on some money. It ain't gonna hurt. Now I'm saying it ain't gonna hurt. Let me give Timber a chance. Yeah, and then she writes Timber back and she's like, Timber, thank you very much for being honest. I appreciate that you availed me all your social media to show me, to speak much your life, and I'm really grateful. I know quite a bit just from looking at your social media, know that you're a bachelor, but I would love to get to know a little bit more what you're about, what you did, where you study, if you still study, or whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's first, perhaps maybe just chat a little bit on the internet, and then we'll see what we do, right? Let's first chat a little bit on so you can get to know maybe away from the video and all the flashing and the lights, camera, action, Hollywood like Beyonce. Let's just first talk a little bit on the direct message page and get to know each other. Let's do that, Timber. Yeah, she could be like, okay, cool, I like you. Alright, let's chat, let's have a conversation. But seeing as I already know you, and there's like a whole bunch of crazy scamming nonsense going on in these streets, let's chat first just over direct message for a couple of days and see how this goes, right? Yeah, and maybe we can even move it to WhatsApp, but let's keep it kind of like distant. Let's keep it geographically separated because sister gotta be careful. I mean, this is South Africa after all. Gender-based violence, creepy little weird gnarly beasts lurking in some bushes after killing some females. So, for obvious reasons, team by me, I just want to be a little careful. Okay, brother man? Everybody's out there flirting, everybody out there got like smiles from here to Timbuktu looking like the Joker. Okay, cool beans and banana peels. Timber's like, yeah, sure. I mean, of course, a woman can never be too careful. That's what's good. Yeah, take care of yourself, protect yourself. It's one of the reasons I like you. You're not naive. Yeah, that's why I hollered at a sister. So let's start chatting. And so everybody out there starts chatting. They exchange numbers and they start to move the conversation even over to WhatsApp. And what have you, and they out here all day, all night. When she's at work, when he's at work, when she's at play, when everybody's out here in the middle of work and play, whatever it is that they might be doing. Like first thing in the morning, quick, you wake up and there's like 10 WhatsApps from Temba because he couldn't sleep to be thinking about you. You know how relationships start? That's what's good. Everybody is out here getting mad butterflies. Cheeky Aja producing content as well that evidences that, hey, she got mad butterflies. She's always happy and chirpy in her content, but she's a lot more happy and chirpy now. Oh yes, Cheeky Aja falling in love or whatever. Same thing with the dude. Happy chappy, always doing comedy, but this time his comedy skits are super funny because you know he's falling in love. Yeah, that's what's good. That's what's good. Everybody's talking every day, all day, every day. I mean, that's an environment for people to actually be getting strong feelings, right? Yeah, just exchanging pleasantries. So what do? I mean, yeah, I do social media, but I also got a 9 to 5 that keeps me alive. Yeah, that's what's good. I've got 3 sisters and a brother, a pet cat, a pet dolphin, and I also have a goldfish. Yeah, and my parents are from Hlongwane. That's the reason why I got a dolphin, because we always are near the ocean and everything. So I just go there and I go, wah, 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 and it responds to me. That's why I think it's my pet, even though it's all the way in the sea. And on top of that, my favorite hobby is this, that, the other, blah, blah, blah. My favorite soccer team is Pirates and Chiefs at the same time. I've got ambivalence concerning the two. 1 year, I'm Pirates. The next year, I'm Chiefs. It depends really on how I'm feeling for the year. I tend to dump them interchangeably because, you know, I don't know whether I'm coming or going in that regard. And I blame that on my parents because they belong to different teams each. One of them is Pirates, the other mom is Pirates, and the dad is Chiefs. So I'm both, like, you know, my genes are both bleeding black and skeleton alongside black and yellow. So, like, I got these, that's me, that's who I be as Tamba. And I attended Wits University for, like, first year and half of second year until I decided that, this is not, I'm not feeling it, so I dropped out. And I started to pursue social media, and I went and I worked in the call center, but ever since then, I've just been killing it, and now I'm working as an account manager in corporate South Africa. Yeah, that's what's good, but the intention is to walk out of that space in a minute and do this full time, because I've fallen in love with videography, I've fallen in love with the craft and whatnot, and it's starting to become quite lucrative, so one of these days I'm probably going to be, like, you know, putting in my resignation from CBC. And the chick is like, oh, okay, this is Tamba, she's actually, like, making animal noises that we can all understand, because she thinks she is, like, Mr. Willy Wonka or whatever. Or Molly Metronome. I'm Molly Metronome, and Bus Street is my home. Experiments to him might just again. Mary Miggledy is a jolly piggledy. Better go to bed to get a vanity. Basically just a combination of Kitty or Star or something, okay? Yeah, that's this cheeky out here giving these animal noises that we can all understand. Right? When Temba's speaking. And then, of course, you know, she's exchanging pleasantries. The only reason why anybody's out there falling in love is because personalities are gelling, right? Personalities are coming together. Like, this chick is creative, he's creative, blah, blah, blah. What a fish paste. Personalities don't live like people do. This dude thinks that he has found his soulmate. He's even thinking, Uguti, when this chick and I go out, and when we finally go and get some pizza or whatever, and roll a blade, and when we finally go ice skating, when we finally do the whole date thing, it's only a matter of months before I'm out here proposing marriage. Because after all, I'm about to hit 30, and after all, she's about to hit 27. So, I'm not gonna waste time. This is my wife. Like I told him, with TikTok. That's what Temba's thinking. Temba wanna ban to Sham. How would you about Anyway, good imagine now here in last Tam. Aja asking, let's say chicken name is Ray. Cause Lerato. Temba Lerato Aja in these streets. Lerato is lovable and Temba is trustworthy. Name fit much? Larato's like, nah, me, ever since I got out of uni, ever since graduated from uni, I've been doing social media, like, the whole time, because I experimented with it while I was at varsity, and it sort of kind of, you know, paid a couple of my bills while my girls were out here, like, waiting tables and working casual jobs and retail, getting $12.50 an hour on weekends. I was doing social media, and when I monetized, I was like, this is nice pocket change, you know. And as my subscriber numbers grew, as my followers grew, the pocket change became interesting to a point where by the time I was finishing my degree, I had my own apartment and everything. So even though I did finish my degree because my parents wanted me to finish my degree and what have you, even though I finished my degree, because my parents wanted me to finish my degree, what did I do over there? Even though I finished my degree, because my parents wanted me to finish my degree, I already knew by, like, 2.5 years that I'm just gonna finish this for the sake of the parents because I was studying like a BCom accounting at Wits or whatever. But I am going to pursue, basically my social media. I'm gonna like pursue my brand because I mean I'm like what, only 23? I'm only 21, so and I got my own apartment. Like Papa, chill, relax, chill and relax. Sorry, I had to wipe my screen because I felt like something changed. I don't know what changed, you guys. What adjusted over there? Am I seeing things? Am I seeing things? Am I seeing things? Anyway, whatever. If I'm seeing things, we're gonna move on, okay? Good. So that was like, yeah, the Ray. It's like, yeah, no. So then I made a decision that I'm just gonna, once I get my degree and what have you, I will, say to my parents, have a graduation party. Your daughter is a graduate, wonderful. But I am not going to do the internship in corporate South Africa. I am not going to do whatever. I'm gonna live an independent life as an influencer, cause what? It's like obviously lucrative. Like I was able to do a lot of things that young professionals only when they start to hit their 30s are actually like only now doing, but I was only like 21 when I was doing this, so proper, this is what I'm doing. And my parents were pretty cool with it. They were just happy that I finished my degree. So yeah, I've been doing this like pretty much all my life, so I'm used to like an independent lifestyle. I'm used to financial independence. I'm used to this and that and the other. See, she's actually dumping her credentials on this dude, speaking about how it is that, oh, this is what I do, blah, 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 blah. I've met this person, I've met that person because I'm like, this big fat chunky influencer. I've done these brand deals and whatever, every so often I've done this and that. One time I went to like this place and blah, blah. She's like all full of boasting. This chick is actually like basically just like throwing cards to this dude to make him to basically get to a point of feeling like, you lying, you jackpot. This is my size. This is my size. This guy's thinking this is my size. This woman is beautiful. She's got a beautiful body. She's got everything that I need in a lady. And on top of that, educated, like her and me, she and I, the two of us, are gonna murder it in these streets. We're gonna butcher it. Our kids are gonna be out there getting driven around in Gucci prams. Like, relax. We're gonna kill it. We're both creatives. Like, you don't never find something like that anywhere else in these streets of Earth. So, get blessed and highly favored as Temba wakona. Ke Temba the guy ufikileng. Kresha po batswadi ba ka ba mpilitsa Temba because life ya ka nne tlo tshepagana. That's what's good. Temba feeling all chuffed. People are just exchanging notes. They're also exchanging pics. Temba Aja be taking pics of himself with Jim. On some just finished the whole workout. Wish you were here. Can't wait to meet. Chiki Aja be taking pics laying with the gym. Started working out cause you're my inspiration, baby. So who beats on the baby? So who beats on the my love? These people are basically already together. And Temba's like, okay, it's been a month. Temba's like, honey bee, sister sugar girl, it's been a month. I accommodated your rules and whatnot of being afraid and being very afraid of the South African danger zone called gender-based violence. And we haven't met, right? We've only ever spoken. Gadi WhatsApp, Lidi ing. And you were actually always giving me some kind of problems when it came to like FaceTime because you were not yet comfortable to have me get all up in your space in your apartment. Got video call. So can we meet? Can we I think it's time. Yeah. Can we actually be meeting? And this chick is like, yeah, of course. Totally. But this, but that. But this, but the other. But this, but the other, but that. But this, but the other, but that. But this, but the other, but that. Right? She's always making excuses. No, I've got this brand deal. Oh, no, I'm gonna be going to Tokyo for 3 weeks. And no. Okay, and then Temba makes a decision. Seeing as this lady Chica is beating around the bush, she then decides to look, dude, Cheeky, look, I really dig you. I like you. And I mean, at this point, we're practically together. And we live in the same city. We haven't met, and I understand your apprehension and your, about these dangerous, South African streets and what have you. But we can even get chaperones and everything. We'll meet, in, broad daylight public. Go parking. Yeah, we don't even have to go inside a mall. That could be 2 indoors, proper. We'll meet, proper. Go N1 highway. Go another. on the yellow lane, the way that it's gonna be so public and just so like everybody's gawking at us, like cars just driving right by. It's like it'll be so public that you won't know whether you're coming or going. You're concerned about your safety. You are, after all, a social media influencer. People be out throwing themselves at you at your feet everywhere you go out there in public. So I can understand your concerns and whatnot, but I am prepared as a man to like be having your bag, like in agreeing to literally have lunch right there, picnicking. Go yellow lane on the N1 highway. But can we meet? Can we meet? Brother got lines. After all, he's a comedian, right? Maybe that's how Mama cook these with Temba, boy, because not only are you Tepa Halabo, Temba easy. Anyway, whatever. You trust easy, boy. That's what's good. Yeah, no, those chick is actually beating around the bush, and then finally she's like, okay, cool. Yeah, sure, let's meet. Harriet's demonstrating, and then no, come on, you with your jokes. Ritla kopana komolong hulugine. Ritla jako rescue. We'll eat at a restaurant. We will eat at a restaurant. Yeah, so then Temba organizes a meeting to like eat at a restaurant with Lady Chica Amo Emele. And then Lady Chica Aja be standing Temba up. That's not pitch, right? And Temba's like, what in the world? What's going on? Where you at? This chick is like, babe, I'm sorry, I'm stuck in traffic. Oh my goodness, the situation is so bad. There's like this ridiculous car accident. Can we reschedule? Like, I'm sorry. Literally, I was on my way. You go pile up on. Temba's feeling like, okay, this sucks. A little bit convenient because this chick has been out here, eluding me wanting to meet and whatnot. But she did call, And it's not like she stood me up for real. She was literally stuck, like sandwiched between, like here and a car accident. She was sandwiched between the car accident is sandwiching us from seeing each other. So it's all good in the hood. Another day's another day. And then they still talk later on that evening. And Temba is a man of action. He's like, okay, so when are you ready then again? When is your schedule open again? Chica's like, but I'm so busy. Like, today was it was the best day. It was the best day. It's just that, sometimes I literally only have like 2 hours in like 3 weeks. And Temba's like, okay, look, I understand you're a busy woman and whatnot, but I can't be with a woman that can't see me, for crying out loud. Like, I can't be with somebody that can only see me once every 3 weeks. Not when we stay in the same city. Like, I'm prepared to come to where you're at. If you want to come to where I'm at, I'm also proper. You can come to my apartment, drive by. I can pick you up. We can go and have like some milkshakes or something. But I cannot be with somebody living in the same city and experience like a long distance relationship type establishment thing. I can't. It's just not, it doesn't, come on, you need to see where I'm coming from. And she's like, yo, babe, I get it, babe, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's like, yeah, so please make this work. Otherwise, this is gonna have to be one of those, I guess it was nice while it lasted. Enjoyed the chit-chat over the sap machine. But it's a cold case, we can't carry on. It's not waliwa buka na sister girl, cause who jolas with a person that they're not really jolaring with, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, so that's Temba entering these streets, and Chiki's like, no, I understand, okay, fine, we can meet on Wednesday. Wednesday, yeah, dang it, you're on 22 Jan. Basically later on today. Get Temba mo. Little Ray. Mobile feeling thing was strutting, hopping around like the kangaroo. Hey, batang, halika seba. Lerato, rubbish ya cherry. Rubbish. Eventually, Ray agrees to meet Tay. And understand, before she meets before she meets Temba, right? Temba ought to be getting this dream, right? Or these dreams. Yeah, frankly. Let's retract. From the very beginning of Lerato chatting with Temba, from the very beginning of the two of them out here, okay? From start number 1.A. Temba asiki hulora. Yo, Temba asiki hulora. Temba ought to be dreaming. The brother is dreaming. He's like dreaming, like he's dreaming. Okay, Temba is a dreamer. He's colorful, so he's what you call this, he's all comedic. So also anabusi, yeah. Cause I bet Trevor Noah dreams a lot. You can't be that creative and not dream. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Temba wa lora there, but he never really takes his dreams too seriously. But ever since meeting the Ray, that's what's good. He is super dreaming now. super dreaming. Like if he was seeing green in a dream, now he's seeing lime green. Like the colors are popping extra. He's thinking that he's just very happy. He's thinking that he's just very, very excited. Yeah, and in the dream, this glorious woman that he met on TikTok, that he DM'd on TikTok, that responded, and the two of them have been exchanging notes for the past 3 months. 3 months. 3 months if it's like hey, anyway, ever since I got this Ray chickie, he's dreaming about her, like a lot. Like Temba is just dreaming, about Ularato and the glory of Ray, that he sees on the talk machine, that basically her social media, her Facebook, her TikTok, her YouTube, yeah, that glory that he sees, it's just it's just that much more magnified. Like in the dreams, like he already thinks Ray is fly. Okay, the guy already thinks that this chick is just like bordering on being a goddess. Yeah, but in the dream she's like Helen of Troy, like the face that launched 1,000 ships type glory. Okay, extrema. Like in the dreams, who hectic extra. To a point where Papa was saying, Asheva her TikTok, he's like, little pupoleli. Lazalam exaggerate. What I saw in my dreams was extra. Like extra. Ooh yeah. Like the sweets. Temba overnight real rato elikwa like as in far away. Like as in go Australia down under. The way that huling extra can sing. And this chick is curved. She is tall. She is beautiful. Her skin is porcelain. Everything is beautiful in the dream. And in the dream, Temba's also very happy. Like extremely happy with her. The two of them are holding hands. It's essentially, he basically is thinking, maybe he's projecting, right? He's projecting his desires to meet with this woman. He hasn't touched her. He hasn't held her hand. Nothing yet. No hug. So for him, he's just thinking maybe it's a longing for this woman that I've fallen for, right? So that's why and every time he dreams about her, she is looking super beautiful, and they're holding hands, they're making out, they're kissing, and because I get about saying they are here fornicating, they're even going all the way. So Temba's thinking, maybe this is a sign from Amadlozi Boadimu. Badimu Bamponsoro Oki Mosadi Waka. Because I'm approve it. Give me Maloe Ona. You be actually fascinated by this like random chick. Also, Mara her name is Ray, so I mean you are just Ray riding that Lorado wave. Okay, you are Leroding Lorado. You are Leroding Lorado. You are Leroding Lorado. You are Lerato. Okay? Yeah, and Lerato asiki Lori. Hey, sister Kimoki Poopo. Might as well be Poopo Lara Wadoro. Sister Didora. Kihaga Bizo Didora Lerari. Lerari Wadidora, Halagan Seva. Hey, Sister Ona Ogunsi. Munto Iziging Uziensi, Marakimo Lerara. Okay. Temba had to be pooparing Lerara, and Hazuha was saying, very happy, excited. He'd be thinking the ancestors have approved Ray. Okay? Yeah. And Lori. That just pumps up these feelings even more. This here was initiated by Temba, remember? Temba was the one to initiate. He's after all Mr. Trustworthy, right? So Brother Temba, having initiated, has no suspicion about the fact that my feelings I mean, the guy's the one that he's the one that was like, hello, sister sort of like one ignore, sort of like Niyambora, sort of like she's top shy, like not like Mr. Salwen ko Shellington. Yeah, but like this chick is actually giving reciprocity because brother has a game on. So Temba's thinking, so ga ke mo fila ga botlhoko ga kana go le kotsi se ke filang ka rena ke mo maratong ha da ke nna mos o itatletseng da number 1 Mr. Temba. Mr. Tay Temba thinks that it's only natural for him to fall splat on the ground with his nose breaking and teeth breaking over this lad like Randall Ray like Lady Chica. Okay, He thinks that since he initiated it, it makes sense that he should fall so head over heels in love. Coupled with the fact that, I mean, he's a creative, right? So being a creative in and of himself, cute. I get a Timberland. Let's say Timberland like I get Mr. Jim, haunt. So Lena, he's got ladies out there throwing themselves at his feet, right? Like women are throwing themselves at him. So old guy is a temper. He's used temper to being shell at. He's used to women being like, hi, Timber. He's used to walking in the mall and chicks being out there like, I'm such a fan of your YouTube channel. He's used to colleagues out there trying to get with him and what have you. Timber, cherry. That's what's good. So when then he's the one that Archie be pursuing a female, he takes it a lot more seriously because, he doesn't like when women initiate. He prefers to be the initiator. And with this Larara lady, he initiated. And on top of that, all these ladies that throw themselves at him because that's just what women do when they know a person from, when they think a guy is cute, They throw themselves at the Okie based on what they imagine to be this Okie's thing that he has to offer. So Tamba's like a comedian. He makes the ladies laugh. Top of that, cute. Perfect. And he's all ripped because he's like always in the gymnasium. That's Tamba. So, of course he's gonna get a whole bunch of women out here all up in his grill, even though they don't they're not compatible with him, even though Faneli, in the sense that they're not artists themselves, they don't understand the life of an artist. They don't understand the struggle that Temba had to get had to go through to start that TikTok channel, account, YouTube, how long it took for him to finally monetize, how long it took for him to build a brand for himself, and what the amount of energy that it takes to do the skits, comedian. He does comedy on social media. So these skits that he does, a lot of energy goes in there. He taught himself videography and all that jazz, and it takes a lot of energy. And a lot of people, when you do content, when you do social media work, and ain't no respect for that. They don't have respect for that and that it takes literally hours out of you. Like one video that you edit can like literally set you back 10 hours just to edit one little 10-minute video. Yeah. That's what it is, especially when your video is like putting together little clips in order for you to create a comedy skit. So the women that always throw themselves at temper, appreciate the comedy and they are like, oh, he's so funny. But they think it's just all fun and games and no blood, sweat and tears in order to do the thing that Tamba does. So he doesn't really like it when women don't get that. Like it's hard knocking. It's like it's a job and he needs hours to focus on it every single day. And so I'm not just this like funny guy that can easily just put together in 10 minutes this funny video and then make a whole chunk of money through it. I have a 9-to-5 job, and on top of that I do this, and for me to put these things together, mesh them, like basically work in parallel. And I want someone who gets that, who understands what it means to be a creative. Because some people don't think it is. So for me to be with somebody that is in the industry, that also understands it, that's also a creative, right? Perfect. Because then let's say Ray does fashion and makeup, right? And when with her makeup video edits, she's one of those that does those TikTok videos, like for instance with that Taylor, whatever trainer, Megan Trainer, I can put my Gucci on, I can have my Louis Vuitton, and even with nothing on, but I made you look, and the person's are doing different makeup looks. Like she does this, and then like a new eye is on. Like hours it would take for a woman to actually be doing a makeup video like that, and the edits, and what you have to do, and this and that, blah blah blah, and putting it together, and also makes it like basically making sure that what you say is aligned to the song, even though you are literally recording it in different frames. And yeah, but it's like it's a minute long, it's 30 seconds long, it's 10 minutes. It's not a very long video, but it takes hours to get that one little short video that's going to get you trending like no man's business on the talk machine. Tamba gets that. Larara gets that. She does every so often shorts that are like trends Lena I change up the outfit and whatnot. Like social media can say it's 1 minute. People don't have no respect for any of that sometimes, you know. They think that their 9-to-5 jobs in corporate South Africa work, while everybody else that literally got lucky by making it on social media, they're just doing something fun. No clue, no idea. Okay. It involves sometimes even a lot more work than what work you would do even if you were in corporate South Africa, because it's your own thing here. If you don't get stuff out, you could literally fall back on rent. So, unlike a job, 9 to 5, where you rock up and when your boss is not there, you can afford to just kind of like lazily prance around traipsing in the canteen for like 2 hours and still get paid at the end of the month, or take 6 days leave and still get paid. And this, that, and the other. Like, there are jobs that if you don't pitch, you don't get paid. And social media work is like that. You don't pitch, you don't get paid. Yeah, you drag your feet, you eat lunch instead of do your work, you don't get paid. But, you know, a permanent job in corporate will actually get you paid. Even a contract job in corporate could get you paid if you are creating an optical illusion of working type setup thing. But on social media, literally, work is aligned to pay, because what you post is aligned to the earnings. So when you watch some of these videos of these content creators, you can ask yourself, dude, especially the ones that are very, very active with lots and lots of frames, lots and lots of transitions, and lots and lots of little commentaries and like funny things that they throw in. It might be a 10-15 minute video, but you know what it takes to do that one video, and the quality of it is so lofty that you'd be like, yo, chicky dude or chico dude, you're sitting around literally for like a day and a half just getting this video out. But when the person's sitting on 500,000 subscribers, it ain't jack. Like, it's worth it because it is their job, it's what pays their rent, so they should spend a day and a half to get a video out that's gonna pay their rent. Okay, cool. Yeah. Gunjalo, Tamba wants somebody that gets that. Tamba has always wanted somebody that got that, but you know, it's quite fluffy and it's quite shallow in these social media streets, you know? You could meet somebody that is in your niche, but just be a total, like, fluff machine, a total fluff ball. The thing that drew Timber to Ray was the fact that every so often she does talking head videos. She does talking head videos. So she doesn't just say, I could do my Gucci on Louis Vuitton. She doesn't only do these things where she's showing her outfit and her whatnot, but every so often she gives like advice. Eh? She's sitting down after doing a talking head video, speaking about life issues. And Timber's like, yeah, I get it. I can relate. Like, yeah. He's on that yacht tip like 24 hours a day. Every time he's listening to this like random female speak. Okay, so he likes her personality, pursues her based on that, and then when they move it over to private, as in like it's the two of them now chatting, instead of her talking to her audience, yeah, more so can he resonate, like proper, we're thinking birds of a feather flock together. Getting along like a house on fire. Getting along like a house on fire, that's what's good. Yeah, he feels as if though he's basically met his match made in heaven.